A lot of people are already trying to connect the dots between Pete Carroll out in Vegas and his old quarterback, Russell Wilson. Russ was asked about that over the weekend, and he said, quote, "Pete's going to be a great coach. Obviously, he's great at what he does, but I'm focused on the Steelers." So pretty adamant statement there. Now, it has been an uphill battle for the Raiders and quarterbacks of late. Since their last playoff win in 2002, the Raiders rank at or near the bottom of the NFL in all these quarterback stats, most notably win percentage. The Raiders have had 25 different starting quarterbacks in that span, fourth most in the NFL. So let's start on the Raiders side of this. RC, you expect Chip Kelly to find success now that he returns to the NFL?
Well, I think more than success right now, it's about stabilization, right? Getting this organization going in the right direction. But make no mistake about it, if you don't have a quarterback, there is no success in this league. We expect them to be better defensively, especially on the back end. I expect them to run the football. And after watching Chip Kelly coach against Notre Dame in the national championship, you could see his evolution as a play caller, really looking to make physicality a priority. But if they don't go out and get a signal caller that can make plays in the most important time of the game, it doesn't matter if Chip Kelly is there. It doesn't matter if Pete Carroll is there. This will still be a team that struggles to win football games because in this league, in this day and age, especially in that division, you need to be able to score points.
I think there are a couple things we've seen from Chip Kelly over the last couple of years in college that make me certainly intrigued and also optimistic about potentially bringing in a young quarterback. One, Ryan alluded to this, the run game. Going back to California, I saw that this year. He has become just exceptional, frankly, at calling run game, and it's really diverse in college, all kinds of runs, the way they use motion and misdirection, really impressive. This Raiders team could not run the football at all this year. Now, some of that is personnel related. They're going to need to add a back, I believe. But I think that's encouraging. I also thought he called a very quarterback-friendly offense and one that was adaptive. He changed it, to suit the talents of his players. When you go back to college, the league caught on to Chip Kelly's offense, that high-flying, fast-tempo offense, and he never really bounced back. But what we have seen from him since then, when he's been out of the league, I do think is encouraging for the Raiders.
Yeah, I love that point that you referenced back to his old offense. It was a disaster for a defense as well. Like trying to do that in the NFL and you giving your guys 3 and outs for a large majority of the game. The other part of this for Chip Kelly, I think Sam Darnold should be the guy that the Las Vegas Raiders really look at hard and try to figure out how to get him there. You just mentioned it, Mina, and RC, you alluded to it. A quarterback, obviously you have to have one, but also a quarterback-friendly offense. And that's exactly what we saw Kevin O'Connell do for Sam Darnold last year. RC brought up the most important part, though, critical football plays. And that is where we saw Sam Darnold wane. So it gives you pause. In these critical moments, these playoff-type moments, we saw him not be the Sam Darnold that we saw him be for the majority of the season. But I also believe when you look at that quarterback room and that roster, he's a significant upgrade based on what we watched for majority of the season last year.
Yeah,
and it could be something that Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll protects him with the run game as well. So I'll be interested to see how invested they are in their approach to Sam Darnold in Las Vegas.
Look, I think they know there's no quick fix to this. They're in a division with Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix. They know that the quarterback answer may not come overnight. There are some interesting names out there to watch. Remember when Chip Kelly was the head coach in Philadelphia? Everybody wanted him to draft Marcus Mariota. Well, Marcus Mariota is a free agent now. Will Howard was his quarterback at Ohio State. Wouldn't it be interesting to see them use a day 2 or day 3 pick on Will Howard at quarterback to bolster that position? They know this is going to be a long time to get up to speed with the rest of the teams. But what's also interesting is how much a team like Houston wanted Chip Kelly and how the Raiders reset the salary bar for coordinators. And everybody's talking about the deals that have been handed out to Ben Johnson. But Chip Kelly's now the highest paid coordinator. And that's a deal that's going to have reverberations across the NFL in years to come. And the reason he's the highest paid coordinator now is because the Raiders believe he's going to have a dramatic impact on their offense.
Yeah, and I think the other piece of it is Pete Carroll isn't getting any younger. And to have someone who is going to be a part of that culture, already a part of that staff that can maybe step into that head coaching position if things are going well from what he's asked to do. That could be huge as well. The one thing to point out about Chip Kelly at Ohio State was Ohio State had better players than anybody. Chip Kelly could have called whatever the hell he wanted to. But you go back to UCLA and think about Charbonnet's time there and the way that Chip Kelly truly adapted what he had, because he didn't always have the best players on the field. He understood, I don't have to speed it up. Maybe I have to slow it down. I have to be able to mix it up between run and pass. I think his time in college is going to bode extremely well for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, it's great points all around.
How's it going, everybody? Villa Sports Network here. Just want to thank you guys for your support on the channel. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. I also want to kind of remind you to don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment on the video if you like as well. But regardless of the fact, thank you again for your support, and hope to see you on the next video.